Hi, Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex, their memories of you, and the connection shared with you. If you guys are interested in a private one-to-one reading, just look down below in the description box. My official website link as well as credentials are on my official website, so just take a look at that. But before I begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. I want to start off by saying thank you to each and every one of my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe so that I can continue to bring you these channeled messages. All right, so let's take a look here, Cancer. So as far as no contact, that's pretty much straightforward. Okay, so someone you haven't heard from in a while. Now, the a while could be different for different people. For some of you, it may be weeks. For others of you, months. And for others of you, years. Okay, so take what resonates. As far as the ex part of this reading, well, could be your ex-partner, your ex-spouse, or for others of you, it could be a person that you had a deep connection with. Okay, so let's take a look here, Cancer, how your no contact ex, what are their memories of you and the connection that they shared with you. So we have here the high lady or the high person of love and compassion. Now, as soon as I said the high lady or the high person, I'm getting this sense of, how can I explain this? There's this sense of being um very, and I'm not self-conscious, but a person who's poised, a person who comes across as elegant. Okay, doesn't matter about the gender. I'm just getting a person who's like, who comes across as elegant, someone who's well put together, a person who is loving, is compassionate, okay, is nurturing. Course here it says love and compassion, so they remember you here, Cancer, as being that type of person who has that type of kindness, that type of consideration for other people. I feel here with this card that there's this feeling here of someone who, you know, that their actions are based on their heart. It's like whatever it is that I'm going to say or whatever it is that I'm going to do, I'm doing it because I feel it, because I am connected intuitively with that emotion, with that situation, in an emotional way. Okay, so that's how this is coming across to me. And there's a sense of gentleness here with this flower. So there's a sense, the sense of being gentle with either your no contact ex emotions. Okay, I feel here for some of you that your no contact ex may have remembered you also as being very sensitive. Okay, so sensitive meaning empathic, sensitive maybe with your intuitive abilities for others of you, and for others of you, just sensitive in a sense, positive way, in a sense where it's like you're able to connect with others in a deeper way, um, that perhaps is very unique. Okay, and that's their memory of you. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through for your no contact ex memories of Cancer. They have here religion. Okay, so religion. So here, for some of you, they remember you as being someone spiritual or someone religious. Okay. Here with religion, there's this sense of kind of like being on the straight and narrow. Okay, kind of like doing things a certain way because there's a sense of duty here. Okay, so there's this sense of if I'm in a certain situation, I'm going to do this in the right way. I feel here that this has a lot to do with a person's upbringing. Okay, so if it's not that you are like this, it's maybe that they remember that you may have shared with them, like your upbringing was maybe very strict, or you came from a family, or a family or a circle of whomever raised you, that there was a strict kind of like doing it a certain way or doing something in a pattern here is what I'm getting. With religion, I'm also getting here someone who um who feels like the weight on their shoulders is a lot having to do with other people. It's like someone who's really carrying other people's burdens, because they care so much, or because they give so much, and they're so compassionate and sensitive, and an empath here, that this person either remembers you as you being the type of person here, Cancer, that it's like you're taking other people's worries and other people's situations and kind of like having this cross to bear is how it's coming across. You see, there's a cross here, and that's what I'm getting here. That's the channeling that I'm hearing here. It's like, you're carrying other people's burden, but it's because of your sense of kindness and consideration. Um, you know. So let's see what else comes out here about this person. Guys, if you haven't clicked on that Lexa Tarot logo, click on it now so you could be part of the Lexa Tarot community. And just so you know, the community tab is open. So check and see, because I will be posting messages. They also have here solitude. And they have here change. And it's interesting because I was just going to put this down. Something told me to take a look. I feel that they remember you as a person that, yes, you're very compassionate, and like I was saying before, you kind of like have everyone's burdens on your shoulders here because of your nurturing side. And I feel here that there was either a conversation about you need to change this behavior, or you need to be more aware of the fact that you're giving so much to other people. Okay, there's this sense of like changing, okay, or changing directions. Like, don't look so much at what other people need, but look at what perhaps may be beneficial for you for a change. Okay, so that's how this is coming across. They also have here solitude. So there may be here instances where they may have felt or remember either you guys being on boats, some type of nautical theme here, seeing the sunrise, seeing the sunset, ocean, lakes, rivers, kind of bodies of ocean, bodies of water. I'm getting here cruises, that type of feeling here of water. Okay, so there's a connection here with water. There's a connection here with maybe perhaps some of you, they remember looking up at the night sky, looking at the moon, making comments about the moon. So that's how that's coming across here. Kind of, I'm getting like memories of that. I feel also here that they may remember you here as a person who also, because of your empathic abilities, for some of you, your ability to connect with other people, like you didn't like crowds or um, places where there were a lot of people, may have made you feel uncomfortable, and they may have, meaning your no contact X, may have felt as if you're the type of person who cherishes being alone, or being in a less crowded area, or kind of more of an isolated type of energy. Okay, that's how that's coming across. All right, so let's take a look here at more messages here. Your no contact X, memories of Cancer. Yep, they have here prison. So there's this sense of feeling tied or obligated to something. Like I said before, remember this burden that I keep feeling here with this card, especially here with the cross. Okay, there's this sense of feeling tied to something. So there may be something here that they remember you, either you feeling connected, that they were tied to something, or for others of you, this may be vice versa. They were chained or felt tied to something, and you were the person who was helping them through this struggle. Okay. So prison could be symbolic, and prison can be Exactly that. They may have felt imprisoned, or they may have felt bound, kind of bounded here to, or chained to some type of situation here. So that could go either for you, Cancer, or for your no contact ex. But there is a memory here about that type of either regret or situation here in regards to that card. All right, let's take another look here. What do they memories of you? They're reminded here. Whoa, I'm tongue tied here. So here they have realization or awareness. Okay, and I'm not surprised here because there is this sense of someone here felt imprisoned or chained to something, and there was the other person giving some type of awareness or some type of illumination or clarity here about whatever this feeling of burden or this weight on their shoulders. Remember, I said this earlier. So it's either you, Cancer, you may have taken the weight of the world on your shoulders, or maybe you're no contact ex, but there's someone here who gave their either opinion, suggestion, advice, and it had a lot to do with an intuitive hit or feeling here that may have occurred. Okay. Last but not least, let's take a look here at our last deck. No contact X for Cancer. Their memories of Cancer or the connection that they had with Cancer. So let's take a look here. Attraction. They remember the sense of feeling attracted to you, or you attracted to them, or there was a mutual attraction. There's this sense of having a pep in the step. So at some point in time here, when things were good, before you guys may have gone your separate ways, there was a feeling here of someone kind of being like having a pep in your step, kind of like seeing things with a rose colored glasses. Now, this may be you. This may be how they remember you. You're the type of person who kind of sees the bright side of things, or sees the good in people, or the good in the situation. Okay, so that may be here. Also for some of you. For others of you, there's a memory here relating to flowers, relating to some type of growth or flowers here. Last but not least, they have here free yourself. And I'm not surprised this is here because, like I said before, especially with this card, there's this feeling of burden on the shoulders. They have here free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And like I said here before, there's this sense of rigid. There's this sense of kind of like staying on the narrow, on this path, right? Like you want to veer off, maybe explore things, but there's this sense of duty and responsibility that was in a way either keeping you, Cancer, in that type of energy, or it was the no contact ex who was in that kind of clear. What I'm seeing here, interesting. What I'm seeing here clairvoyantly is like a horse, and the kind of like the things that they put on the horse so the horse doesn't look in the other direction, that they're only able to see what's in front of them. Kind of like that type of image is what I'm getting. So there's this sense of kind of breaking free. And like I said before, the sense of change. I believe it was this deck over here. Let's see. There was this sense of like changing that. Very interesting. They both have horses here. So there's a sense of liberation or freedom here, about something here within, as a memory or within this connection. Cancer, thank you so much for stopping by. Click here on the Lexa Tarot logo to be part of the Lexa Tarot family. Click down here or up here for more messages. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.